Hi, I'm Jessica of J. Marie Skin Studio up in Longmont, Colorado, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about continuing education. So there's a lot of options out there for education, and we can do it online, we can do it with vendors, we can do it in schools, and we can also do private trainings. So it's really important to know the difference between all of those things. First, you want to make sure that your training program is recognized by your state. And the reason that's important is because you do not want to spend thousands of dollars on an education series or on a training program just to come to, a point when you get, licensed or certified and you can't get your license because it's not a state approved program. I know in Colorado, we have to make sure that it's DPOS approved and certified in order for it to be recognized by our state. So check with your state board to ensure that it is a recognized program. Vendor trainings are great because they help educate you on certain devices, but a certificate is not an actual certification from a vendor. So, some insurance companies, they want to make sure that you're not only trained, but that you're also certified in said service before they insure you. So that's why that's also important. And you can do a lot of private trainings. For laser, for injectables and things like that, and that's great for continuing your education. But if you have never been certified in those services, make sure you get the certification first, and then you do that continuing education afterwards, because you don't want to be caught in a pickle where you're paying a lot of money for trainings and then it's not valid in your state. Okay. Get as much training as you can and learn wherever you can. I know that for me, hands-on training is best. And given that our industry is so focused on hands-on work, I really recommend that you do both. But depending on how you learn, some people are more audio learners and they learn by listening and they learn by observing and they learn by seeing. Whereas I'm kind of a, see one, do one type of girl. So, go with whatever your learning style is suited with, and then, is best suited for. And then you can, from there decide how you're going to go about your continuing education. But by all means, make sure that you are staying on top of that because our industry is ever changing. We are coming out with new advances in technology all the time. There are new product lines that are surfacing all the time. So if you kind of stay in one position and you are not continuing to learn, you're going to stay stagnant. You're going to get left behind. Truthfully, I've been certified in microneedling for almost 20 years. And I recently, in the last 2 years, just took a microneedling course just to see what they're doing differently. How are they doing post-care these days? What are the new devices that are out there? What are some of the things that other spas are doing to, get better results and help their clients recover a little bit more quickly. So stay ahead of the game and train up. Okay. And then in terms of, doing refresher courses and things like that, it's just a really great networking tool as well. There's been several times where I've called a lot of my girlfriends in the industry and said, hey, I did this course and I saw that they were doing this. What do you think of adding these serums or this to post care? So it kind of allows you to network a little bit differently with some of your peers and not just out networking with clients and potential clients. And then in terms of time that you should commit to your training, I say learn something new every day. Learn one new thing each day. It doesn't matter if it's one new ingredient and you listen to a podcast, if it's, you're learning on, different ways to dermaplane, how do we wet glide versus dry glide and what's the benefits. So learn one new thing every day. And I promise you that it's going to help your career tremendously. And it'll help you in that treatment room when you're trying to recommend products and services for your clients.